Again, part 3 of the Saab 9.3 Viggen. We were looking under the engine at this point in time. We're going to go ahead and get back here. So you can see this valve cover leak again a little bit here. Always something to be addressed. I'm sure it probably can get a little smelly at times. So I was mentioning the hoses, they're a little soft. They're not bad. I would probably recommend replacement of them due to the age of the vehicle. So you can see the booster's got some surface rust on it. Whatnot. We got our battery here. See, it has a newer Napa 600 cold cranking amp battery installed on it. Passes a nice load test and does well. Cranks the car over with ease. See our turbo and intercooler piping, purge valve and whatnot. Strut braces. Go ahead and show you the oil here. You can see the oil is pretty clean. Owner says always synthetic's been used, and he's got service history to support that, which is good. You can see here our coolant, a little on the low side. I don't notice any leaks. Probably just needs to be topped off. The vehicle has been away for most of the winter. Not something that is all that uncommon. I'll go ahead and take a look underneath the vehicle here a little bit. As you can see, it's pretty dry underneath here. It does look like we have a little bit of a transmission leak here. Check the fluid out, and it was at the bottom of the hull. It should actually come out a little bit, so should eventually be topped off. It's not an emergency thing that needs to be done immediately, but it should be checked. Go ahead and continue on here with the underside of the vehicle here. You can see we got our CV axles and stuff like that. We got some better pictures when we actually had the vehicle up in the air, when we're checking tie rods and CV joints, wheel bearings, stuff like that. But you can see the underside's pretty clean on this vehicle. Lines are all real nice. Floor pans are in good shape. You really wouldn't guess that it's a 2001 that spent a lot of its life in Illinois. Go ahead and continue on here. Fuel filter definitely looks a little older here. You can see there's some rust on the banjo nut. Not really a big deal. You see all the suspension bars for the trailing arms and whatnot. Pretty clean overall. Go ahead and look inside the wheel well here so you can take a look at the shock and the shock mounts. In pretty good shape. Filler neck's real nice and solid, not rusty or anything along those lines. I'll go ahead and move under the rear of the vehicle here. You can see here, this is a good idea to tell you how clean this car is underneath here. Got some surface rust going on the subframe, but the frame rails and the trunk floor you could practically eat off of. They're so clean. See the bumper support there appears to be original. No stress marks or any indication of any type of accidents or rear end collisions. Trunk floor is in great shape. Move on over to the left side here a little bit more. You can see a little bit more here. Yeah, I got your typical rust on the heat shields and the exhaust itself, but overall pretty solid. Brake lines and whatnot are all in really good shape. Apologize for my finger being over the lens there for a moment. As you can see here, we're going to continue on the underside of the floorboard. Take a look at some brake and fuel lines again. In this case it would be brake lines, but as you can see they're in nice shape. Not real rusty or anything along those lines. See here, CV joint, whatnot, sway bar end control arms. Looks be pretty good. At this point, we're gonna go ahead and move inside the vehicle and get a feel for the car. We'll start with the trunk deck lid here. Go ahead and pop the trunk. I guess I didn't press the button enough. Did use the trunk release earlier. There we go. Turn the key on. Take that key off here, so we don't actually need that on at the moment. One nice thing about this vehicle is the lock cylinder is pretty solid, meaning people knew to put it in reverse before trying to take the key out. See a lot of these Saabs with messed up lock cylinders. As you can see here, we have our spare tire. Looks like it may have been used once. The jack, the previous owner said here that he uses them for putting on the summer tires and taking off the winter tires. We have our wind deflector in here. See, everything's real nice in here. Alright, let's take a look inside the vehicle here. Take a look at the door panel. You see, it's clean. And a little bit of dirt, scuffs, stuff like that. Nothing a good cleaning can't take care of. Your power mirror switch. Door jambs are nice and clean. Still has the Viggen side stills. As you can see here, we got our VIN placard. Alright, so we're going to go take a look here. Carpet's a little dirty, could use a cleaning. That's off from me interfacing with the diagnostic system. As you can see here, the floor mats are a little dirty, but carpet underneath is in nice shape. Take a look at the console here. Very comfortable seats. The heaters do work in them. See, we have our memory functions. See them very quickly. There was specific mention about the lumbar knobs. They're a tight move. I'll just try to do my best to show it to you here in the video. I don't know if you'll actually be able to see it or not. They do work. We do have a definite excessive bolster wear here. This will need to have some leather repair and some leather dye done to rectify it and repair it. Other than that, the driver's seat's actually in pretty good shape. I'll go ahead and move to the rear seat here of the vehicle. I'll slide the front seat forward some so we can get a little bit better look here. See, the rear seat itself has minor wear. Our vehicle trim here is in good shape. Don't look like there's been a whole lot of use of the rear seat. Carpets are nice and clean. A little bit dirty. There's definitely some nicks here from the windscreen going in and out. See the back of the seat here. It's in good shape. Center console's in good shape here. At this point, we're going to be completing part 3 of the video here. We're going to wrap it up with some running here on the other side of the interior, along with the operation of the top. This completes part 3.